So what's going on, guys? My name is Noel. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be taking a look at the worst names ever. Bro, you can't tell me that these two jackasses right here, their parents hated them, man. Dude, look at his name. Mo Willie Stroke. Now presenting the Honorable Judge Willie Stroke. Oh no, oh my god. Hey man, I ain't gonna front, man. This might if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. So without further ado, let's jump straight into this.
When you're born, your parents have to make a decision that's gonna affect you for the rest of your life.
Yes.
You can either be born with a tough name,
I am Jose Mourinho.
or you could be born with this name. Okay, what exactly was the thought process behind this? R.I.P. to Mo, you touched many. To whoever Mr. and Mrs. Lester were, you guys were bad people.
One of Satan's greatest soldiers.
You definitely know what you're doing when you line up the first name with the last name. Okay,
Yeah.
just look at Steve Kerr's son. Nick Kerr. Yeah, you have to be a different kind of evil to do this to a freshly born niglet. Imagine this, you're just coming into this world.
I'll be crying if I look like that too, bro. That's fucked up what they be doing.
Oh,
You've
that's
done nothing
cold.
wrong, you're completely innocent. And then your parents go and burden you with the name Eugene.
Oh yeah.
Now you've limited that baby's future careers to a damn mathematician. Giving your child a proper ass name off spawn is just despicable work. Okay, I'm not calling anyone under the age of 40 Benedict. Or some nigga name like Cornelius. How
my
can you hear that
God.
name and say, oh yeah, my baby looks like a fucking Cornelius? At least give bro a nicknameable name. Like with Benedict, at least I can call little bro Ben or something. Okay, but Cornelius, I'm not calling you Corn. The Fortnite skin ass name. I don't know why that's the first thing that came into my head. But a nickname really could save your whole life. You can go from Reginald to Reggie. You can
Yeah.
go from Richard to Dick. How do you know what name I was damn near devastated to hear was a real name? Gaylord. People name their kids.
I've seen this a lot. Oh my god. I've seen this a lot. I don't understand how you can even come to the thought process of naming your child Gaylord. Like you really hate that kid, man. You wish them the worst. Truth be told, you wish them the absolute worst, and you are basically damning them for the rest of their lives. They will not have an easy life whatsoever. Going through school? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Gaylord. Yeah, I get we live in a more progressive society. But Gaylord, bro, come on.
What the fuck?
And right now I'm just listing names that like multiple people have. Later on I'll show you some of the nonsense. There's just so many common names that I just don't like. For example, can we stop naming our kids George? Like, I don't even hate the name, it's just the spelling, bro. Cause in what universe does this word mean George? Come on now. And I'm talking to you, Sion. That's not how you spell Sean. And you know, I'm not the smartest guy out there. But at least I know how to spell, and you're all spelling these names wrong, okay? But isn't like the whole point of naming someone to give them their own special, unique identity or something? Okay, why are we giving so many people the same names? I'm looking at you, Muhammad. JK, way too many of y'all to make ups. But if you're watching this, you probably have a common name, because you know that's how common names work. But I'm not even trying to hate, I'm just asking why we're not more original with names. You know, there's way too many Williams out there. Just look at the toughest names in history. Their parents are experimenting, you know? Sometimes it doesn't go very well. Elon Musk, I'm looking at your Among Us codenamed kid.
Oh my
How do you
god.
even, is that 2 letters in one? And I'm now seeing that they had to change the kid's name to X. This kid is not Ja. Please stop it.
I say on for it was weak. Actually, it's complete opposite.
And the fact that Elon didn't stop with this one.
I hate it so much.
Tau Techno Mechanicus Musk.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this has to be up there with the woof.
What
Okay, there's
the
creativity and there's just naming your child some bullshit. Just look at Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Hey man, we don't talk about Mozart.
How do you think of a name as cool as Wolfgang?
Okay.
Right, I know it's pronounced like Wolfgang or something, but it's Wolfgang in my eyes because that sounds way harder. Like really, there's a fine line between creativity and just being a dickhead. All right, because look at Bear Grylls. He named his son Huckleberry. Okay, I'm not making this up. What kind of a goofy ass name is Huckleberry?
You named your kid Huckleberry? You know, these names have always made me feel a type of way. like listening to these names. Like I always felt the type of way about my name, Noel, right? Because when I was in school, fun fact, when I was in school, I used to get called to the office a lot, like the principal's office. Fucking delinquent. So anyways, for whatever reason, maybe they were just doing it to piss me off. I don't know. But when they would call the teacher, you know, the little announce, the intercom, whatever, they would say, hey, yeah, is Noel in your class? Yeah, Noel's here. Can you send her to my office? So I always kind of had a thing with my name because I'm like, it's a girl's name. No, it could kind of go both ways, but I always thought it was more of a girl's name. But now that I see a lot of these names, I'm very thankful for mine because I could not be named Huckleberry. I'm just letting you know right now, the whole fucking family, yeah, I would have been airing it out. I'm just letting you know.
And the fact that Bear Grylls has one of the toughest names out, and he did a son like that, all right, that's up there with Quandale Dingle.
It's Quandale Dingle here.
And whose name is on this computer? Like, is this an actual real person called Quandale Dingle that's just walking among us? And if so, this is the goofiest name of all time. I'm so sorry for you, bro. Like I was saying, creative names can be tough, though. Yves Saint Laurent, clean. But for real, though, we have to start inventing some more names, you know, just to change things up a little bit. But if you're black and from the hood or something, don't be doing too much with the names, okay?
Yeah.
I don't want to see no Bonquiqui, no LaShawn Donquavion, no Letitia Niqua. The only time these ghetto names are tough is if you make it out the hood and become a pro athlete. Because imagine trying to get a regular job and your name is Jamal Tonquavion. They will smell the nigga on your application, I promise you. And instead of hiring you, they're gonna hire Dale Smithers. If you're making it pro, yeah, the name will be tough. Like LeBron, he was a W pool. But now I deadass fear how many LeBron sexuals are gonna name their 5'2" white kid LeBron.
Oh, God.
But me, I would say I'm a veteran when it comes to seeing bad names. Quick little law drop, I was born in Zimbabwe.
Welcome to fucking Zimbabwe, you stupid little pimp. Get away from here.
And if you don't know about how they be naming kids there, a common ass trend, I don't know what for, but for some reason people be naming their kids English words. Sometimes it stays calm, like we have people named Blessing or people named Hopeful, which is kind of bad, but it's not that bad if you shorten it to just Hope. And then we have niggas named Bicycle. Normally the names be dumb, but at least it has some sort of...
Hey, man, if you name your kid Bicycle, man, you deserve the worst, honestly. What was going through your mind when you said, yeah, I'm gonna name my kid after a bike? Hey, what's your name? Bicycle. Fucking people, bro.
What a meaning, like, I heard about a nigga named Firstborn. You know, at least that one makes sense because, yeah, he's the firstborn. But Bicycle. Some more nonsense, I've heard of a nigga named Mechanic. A nigga named Knowledge, like he's 1/3 of a KSI.
If you're wondering, I already know. And if you thought it, I've been new.
And I wish I was making these up too, bro. Do like 5 minutes of research, you see even worse. And before you name your kid right, let's do some investigating. Because if that was done, there never would have been a kid on this earth named Chew Cock. Now that poor guy has to live on earth with that name. But at least he's
what
not alone.
What kind
he
of
also has
fucking name?
Okay, but anyways, sometimes having a trash name is not even in the parents' hands. Because I don't know how last names are even made or manufactured, but somehow people end up with some tragic last names, alright? And if your last name is something crazy, bro, give up on your hopes and dreams of becoming a teacher. Bro, there's no reason for this nigga to be teaching this class.
What the hell?
Yo! That was his
And
name?
don't stop there. This is your last name and you decide you want to...
BJ Dickerson. Yo, what are these names? Oh, nah, man. Oh, nah.
profession that's gonna display it and people have to call you by that name? And was the BJ necessary? You could have just done B. And these next ones are 2-in-1 special from the same school. First off, nigga, we have Mr. Sack Rider. How do you acquire this last name? What is...
Bro, what are these? Yo, these. First of all, that means your last name is Sack Rider. I would personally develop a time machine by myself, travel back in time to wherever I find out where that name came from, and eliminate every single member. How the fuck do you come up with a last name Sack Rider? Crazy.
This is a country of origin for this name. I swear niggas had to be trolling. And right across the hall we have Mrs. Gay. Whoever's running this school and hiring teachers, bro, you're an absolute joker because no student is taking a teacher named Mr. Sack Rider seriously. Gang, if your last name is Cooked, just stop breeding and let the bloodline end with you, okay? If you deep it, you really have a choice between two last names. You could either go with the male's last name or the female's last name. So can you tell me why this guy ended up with the last name Negro? That could not have been the better of two options. If you're naming your kid something despicable just for a giggle, prison time might not be a bad punishment, bro.
Nah, for real.
Computer call.
Oh.
Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth.
Just think about it. You've ruined someone's entire identity. This kid sued his parents for $250K because they named him Gaylord.
Nah.
Because apparently his name has caused him a lifetime of mockery and bullying.
Oh yeah, I believe it. And I hope he won. I believe it for sure. And I hope he fucking won because goddamn, I know they were clowning his ass in school. Dude was probably this is him right here. This is him getting bullied by the fucking Disney school bully right here, fucking throwing him in a locker. Your name's Gaylord? Fucking shit.
And if you know anything about how kids are, you know that's 100% true, okay?
It
you
is.
cannot be walking around with the name Gaylord Williams. And Gaylord claims that his parents named him this because they wanted to ruin his life, like he ruined theirs or something. And the parents were just saying they liked the name.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, he
I'ma
ain't
go
like that
Gaylord
name.
Story because, nigga, what do you mean you like the name? And personally, I don't think 250K compensation is enough.
No, it's not.
I want to see a public execution for both of these individuals.
Oh my god. Yo, no, we gotta go back to the beginning, like the very beginning. Like these names right here are just criminal, dude. This shit right here is just, my god. Your parents hated you, dude. That's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, as for Gaylord, he should have got $1 million compensation right off the back with public embarrassment. Whatever he decided to do to them. Because you're telling me your name. Imagine you wake up one day and you realize this is your fucking name right here. Do you or this Willie Chunk? I am committing mass murder on everyone in sight, dude. Because what kind of fucking name is that, dude? What are these names like? Better than me, that's all I'm gonna say, because I would not be playing these games. No sirree, Bob. Gaylord. How do you name your kid? And then it's actually quite common. That's the crazy part about it, is that you can actually run into multiple Gaylords. Like, the name is common now. Not as common as like Jose or George or some shit, but it's there. It's definitely, or Tyler, but it's definitely there. So, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is actually fucking wild, man. Like, the more and more I listen to these names, I'm just like, what? Your parents hated you. Like, there's no other way around it. Your parents actually hated you in every way possible. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thumbs up, subscribe, all that good shit. I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.